Alright, excuse me if I'm slightly less prepared than normal. However, what the fuck was that, Nuggets? What the actual fuck was that? You had a 3-on-1. Basically 4-on-1 if you count Monte Morris here. Fast break. All you need to do, one of you three, cut to the goddamn rim. Murray, pop the three. You were going off in the fourth quarter. Kick it to Michael Porter Jr., who shot like 3 of 7 from 3. Like, that was a good shooting night for him. Facu Campazzo was shot 1 of 8 tonight. 1 of 7 at the time. They all space out to the three-point line. And they kick it to Campazzo, who played well tonight. Played great defense on Beal, played less than stellar defense on Westbrook, but that's besides the point. He wasn't terrible, god-awful, but he was shooting fucking terribly. If you go to the box score, you can see here, Michael Porter Jr., 3 of 7, 42% from 3, basically 43%. Great shooting night from him. Jamal Murray, 6 of 11 from 3 tonight, 55%, great shooting night. Facundo Campazzo, 1 of 7 from 3, 14 fucking percent. What the hell? What on a 3-on-1 fast break? Why don't either of you fucking cut? Why doesn't Jamal Murray just blow by Beal? It's Bradley fucking Beal. To just send it to overtime. You guys probably would have won that. Why don't you just call a timeout when they get the rebound and set up a Jamal Murray or a Nikola Jokic like buzzer beater? Because they are very clutch too. We got the ball with about 6 seconds left, and this is what happened. This doesn't look like a terrible scenario. If you kick it to Michael Porter Jr. instead of Facu here, it probably goes in. Michael Porter Jr. is a great three-point shooter. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double-check that I'm correct in saying he's a great three-point... Well, I know he's a great three-point shooter, but specifically from the corner, he is, from the eye test, very good, and the stats... Okay, he shoots 38% from 3 on them. Yeah, like... That's a very reliable shot if you're going to go with a 3 for the win. But again, you have just a wide open lane. Either of you. And Jamal, you have Bradley Beal in front of you. Just keep fucking going. Anyways, on to the rest of the cast. Will Barton was god fucking awful tonight. He was Willy bad, if you say. It was a thrill to watch him and how bad he was. Like... I was always constantly wondering, will he make it? The answer was no. Just no. 3 turnovers, 3 fouls. 1 of 7 from the field. 0 of 5 from 3 in 22 minutes. Only a -2 somehow. That was the worst I've seen Will Barton play in a long time. Like the last 3 seasons or some shit like that. Like, that was god-awful. Jamal Murray played well besides the last play. I'm not going to blame him for this loss. Jokic played pretty well tonight. Zeke Naji should have been on the floor to close it out. He was playing really well tonight. He knows his role. He knows what to do. Isaiah Hartenstein was not great tonight. Not terrible. I didn't really notice him. Vlatko Chanchar should never be getting 10 minutes. I would have rather seen RJ Hampton play. I would have rather seen Greg Whittington play. I would have just had Zeke Naji get those minutes, honestly, because they play a similar position. Facu did not have a great stat line tonight, but he was pissing off Bradley Beal, so he was playing good defense at the very least. Will Barton wasn't even doing that. He wasn't even defending. Monte Morris was not great tonight. MPJ was pretty good, 18 and 10 on good efficiency, was not a defensive liability. I mean, he had more turnovers than you would have liked to see, but at the end of the day, that's a good Michael Porter night. The real kicker was that Raul Neto got 5 steals for somehow. Like, the turnovers killed the Nuggets. 18 turnovers. That was Dude, that was just a very frustrating game to watch, especially this thing. This just pisses me the fuck off. Yeah, that's the Nuggets for you.